Okay, question 25. Find dy over dx and d2y over dx square for x equals to t e to t and y equals to e to the power of 2t when t equals to 0. So, again, this is a parametric differentiation. We have x in terms of t. Okay, so x equals to t e to the power of 2t, and we have y equals to e to the power of 2t. So, to find dy dx, when we have x and y in terms of t, kita akan gunakan formula dy over dx is equals to dy over dt times dt over dx. Okay, so now kita akan differentiate x with respect to t, so we need to find dx dt over dt, and we need to find dy over dt. Okay, so I think dy over dt tu straightforward je boleh dapat. We will get 2e to t. Okay, so for dx dt, here we have t times e to t. So, we need to do product rule, okay, with u equals to t and v equals to e to t. Then we'll get u prime equals to 1, v prime equals to 2e to t. Okay, so formula product rule, dx over dt, vu prime plus uv prime. So vu prime e to t plus uv prime. So 2t e to t, e to the power of 2t. Okay, then we have dy dx over dt and dy over dt. So now to find dy over dx, okay, masukkan ke dalam formula chain rule tu, dy over dt times dt over dx. So dy over dt, so 2e to t times dt over dx, so jadi 1 over e to t plus 2t e to the power of 2t. Okay, now as we can see, we have a common term e to the power of 2t. So kita boleh simplifikan dia. So 2e to t, kita akan factorizekan e to t pada denominator. So e to the power of 2t times 1 plus 2t. Then cancel. So we'll get dy over dx is equals to 2 over 1 plus 2t. Okay. But the question minta what is the value of dy over dx when t equals to 0. So, when t equals to 0, okay, kita akan cari what is dy over dt, dy over dx. But then, terus masukkan je lah. So, dy over dx is equals to 2 over 1 plus 2 times 0, so 2. Okay, so that's the first part. Okay, dy dx when t equals to 0. Next, we're going to find dy d2y, sekejap ya. We need to find d2y over dx square when t equals to 0. So, to find d2y over dx square, we will use this formula. Okay, formula untuk parametric for d2y over dx square is differentiate with respect to t dy over dx times dt over dx. Okay, so senang cerita macam ni lah. Untuk cari second derivative, so differentiate je lagi sekali our dy over dx, but then kita kena darabkan dengan dt over dx. Okay, so to differentiate dy over dx, we have 2 over 1 plus 2t. So 1 over 1 plus 2t, kita boleh jadikan dia sebagai product rule, bukan product rule, power rule. Kita bawakan power denominator ke atas. Okay, so akan jadi power negatif. Okay, so dt over dx, we have 1 over 1 over e to t plus 2t e to t. Okay, so this one boleh bawakan power dia dekat atas, so dia akan di 1 plus 2t to the power of negative 1. Okay, so differentiate menggunakan power rule. So 2 times negative 1 negative 1 comes from the power, so 1 plus 2t to the power of negative 2 times differentiate 1 plus 2t, so you get 2. Okay, so times e to t plus 2t e to t, so over e to the power of 2t plus 2t e to the power of 2t. Okay, so yang mana boleh selesaikan, selesaikan. So we'll get 2 times 2 times negative 1, so negative 4 over e to t plus 2t e to t times 1 plus 2t to the power of negative 2. Kalau nak further simplify pun boleh juga. Factorize e to the power of 2t. Okay, factorize. So, negative 4 over e to the power of 2t. Then we'll get 1 plus 2t. Okay, then, sorry, sekejap ya. Ini bila kita dah bawa turun ke bawah kuasa dah tak ada negatif. Sorry. Okay, so, square. Okay. So, we have e to t kita factorizekan. So, 1 plus 2t. Then, kita akan darabkan dengan 1 plus 2t square ini. So, ini jadi 1 plus 2t cube. Okay, so ini factorize. Ini factorizekan jadi e to t 1 plus 2t. So, kenapa jadi kuasa 3? Sebab ini kuasa 1. 1 plus 2t in the red tu kuasa 1. 1 plus 2t tu kuasa 2. So, gabung jadi kuasa 3. Okay, tapi tak further simplify macam ni pun tak apa. Sebab soalan bukan minta hasil differentiate. Soalan minta value when we substitute t equals to 0. Okay, so dah boleh terus substitute. So, d2y over dx square is this one. Okay, then substitute when t equals to 0. So, d2y over dx square is equals to, okay, substitute, tunjuk substitute. 0 times 1 plus 2 times 0 cube. So, we'll get the answer. Okay, e to 0, 1, 1 plus 0, 1. So, the answer is negative 4. Okay, so, dah siap. Okay, question 23. Consider the parametric equation of the curve x equals to cos cube theta and y equals to sin cube theta where theta between 0 and 2 pi. Consider, find dy over dx and express the answer in terms of theta. Okay, so this is a parametric equation. Tapi selalunya kita akan jumpa parametric equation in terms of t. Tak semestinya in terms of t, boleh in terms of theta juga. Okay, so now from x equals to cos cube theta, okay, we need to find dy dx. So ini adalah parametric equation, so we need to use chain rule. Dy over dx is equals to dy over d theta times d theta over dx. Kenapa d theta? Sebab kita punya equation is in terms of theta. So, first we need to find dx over d theta. Okay. Okay, so to find dx over d theta, first kali bila kita ada trigo with power, so power tu kita boleh keluarkan. So, from cos cube theta, dia akan jadi cos theta cube. Okay, so to solve for dx over d theta, to find dx over d theta, just gunakan power rule. Okay, so bring power ke depan, then cos theta square, then differentiate cos theta, will get negative sin theta. Okay, so our dx over d theta is equals to negative 3 cos square theta sin theta. Okay, so next we need to find y equals to sine cube theta. So the derivative dy over d theta. Okay, again sama juga. Sine cube theta will be sine theta cube. So dy over d theta is equals to 3 sine theta square times differentiate sine cos theta. Okay, so our dy over d theta is equals to 3 sine squared theta cos theta. Okay, so next we need to find dy over dx. So masukkan ke dalam formula chain rule. Dy over dx is equals to dy over d theta times d theta over dx. So 3 sine squared theta cos theta times 1 over negative 3 cos squared theta sine theta. Okay, so simplify 3 and 3 sine squared sine theta cos squared cancel. So we'll get negative sine theta over cos theta. So sine theta over cos theta is equals to tangent. So we'll get dy over dx is equals to negative tangent theta. Okay, so then for the first part, next, find the value of dy over dx if x equals to sec 2 over 4. Okay, so this is question B. When theta equals to sec 2 over 4, when x equals to sec 2 over 4, so what is the value of dy over dx? Okay, so sekarang ni kalau kita boleh tengok, our dy over dx is in terms of theta. So, dekat mana kita masukkan x ini kan? Okay, let's get back to the question. From the question, kita ada x equals to cos cube theta. Okay, dan kita ada x. So, x yang kita ada ini yang kita akan masukkan ke dalam ni to find theta. Okay, dan theta yang kita ada ni, theta bila kita dapat theta ni yang kita akan masukkan ke dalam ini. Okay, so cos cube theta is equals to sec 2 over 4 cos theta. Okay, ini akan jadi power. So sec 2 over 4 cos theta is equals to cube root of sec 2 over 4. Okay, so dekat sini apa yang kita boleh buat, kita dah boleh tekan calculator. Okay, so bila kita tekan calculator, shift cos cube root of sec 2 over 4 will get, make sure in mode radian, so we'll get pi over 4. Okay, but then kita kena, sekejap ya, dah cantik pula. Okay, but then kita kena tengok theta kita ada, theta is equals to pi over 4, tapi kita ada interval theta is between 0 and 2 pi. So we need to consider all quadrant. Okay, cos positive. Okay, here is cos positive. Cos positive. So cos positive in first and fourth quadrant. So this is pi over 4. So this is also pi over 4. So kita perlu cari untuk fourth quadrant. Okay, ini untuk first quadrant First quadrant. So untuk fourth quadrant, kita nak cari nilai theta kita. So 2 pi minus pi over 4. So kita akan dapat 7 pi over 4. So we'll get two values of theta when we have x equals to sec 2 over 4. Pi over 4 dapat daripada first quadrant. 7 pi over 4 kita dapat daripada fourth quadrant. Iaitu 2 pi minus pi over 4. Okay, so now kita dah ada theta, kita dah boleh cari dy over dx. Okay, so since pula. Okay, when x equals to sec 2 over 4, theta is equals to pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. So, dua-dua ini yang kita akan masukkan dalam dy dx. Therefore, dy over dx is equals to negative tangent. Okay, so substitute the first theta yang kita ada. So, pi over 4. So, negative tangent pi over 4 is equals to negative 1. Okay, and dy over dx, when theta equals to 7 over 4, so negative tangent 7 pi over 4, kita akan dapat 1. Okay, so that's why kita ada the value. Okay, so done for the second part. Then question C. Okay, show that dy over dx, dy over dx square is equals to 1 over 3 cos 4 theta to the power 4 theta sin theta. Hence calculate d2y over dx square at pi equals to theta equals to pi over 3. Okay, so again, for second derivative of parametric, d2y over dx square, the formula is differentiate lagi sekali kita punya dy over dx. Okay, macam biasalah, nak cari second derivative, differentiate lagi sekali kan. Tapi, kena darabkan dengan d theta over dx. For this case is d theta over dx. Okay, so kita akan differentiate. Saya ketepikan sikit. So, differentiate negative tangent theta. Then, kita akan darabkan dengan d theta over dx. D theta over dx is this one. Okay. So, negative 1 over 3 cos squared theta sin theta. Okay, so differentiate negative tangent. So, dapat differentiate tangent dapat secant square. So, negative secant square theta over negative 3 cos squared theta sin theta. Okay, so cancel. So, dekat sini kita akan simplify lah ikut apa yang kita gonna show. So, secant is 1 over cos. So, secant square is 1 over cos square. So, 1 over cos square, tukarkan dia. Negative 1 over cos square theta. Negatif kita dah buang. Okay. So, 1 over cos square theta equals to 3 cos squared theta sin squared theta. Hence, we'll get 1 over 3 cos 4 theta sin theta. Okay. So, from the question, soalan minta what is the value of d2y over dx square when theta equals to pi over 3. So, when theta is equals to pi over 3, our d2y over dx square is equals to 1 over, okay, just substitute sahajalah, ini tak payah tukar sebab dia memang bagi nilai theta. So, pi over 3 times sin pi over 3, so, pi over 3. So, take out your calculator and make sure you get the d2 sec 3 over 9. Okay, if you get in decimal pun tak ada masalah sebab soalan tak bagi tahu pun in exact value. So, in decimal pun should be fine. Okay, so that's it for question 23.